Any you reach, man, it's the one you reach, right? All praises to the Most High, man, right? Give a lesson out to show the people why we here, man. Let me go right back to it. Matthew 22, start from the top, man, right? Gonna bring this thing out, man. You know, it's sad to see our people in the distress that they in, man, and they want to stay in that thing, man. Because in these last days, our people don't even want to rise up and be the people that the Most High created them to be. But we're going to show you why we're here. All praises to the Most High, man. Matthew 22, start from the top.
Matthew 22, starting from the top. And Yahushua answered and spake unto them by parables.
Yahushua always spoke in parables. He always spoke in similitudes. He spoke that way because he didn't want the other people that were around to understand what he was talking about.
That's right.
That's why he spoke in parables. He never spoke if he wasn't speaking in a parable.
It said, the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage with his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding.
So we done came out here, man, and done open up our voices as a trumpet, man, and to bid the children to come into the wedding. Not everybody is invited to the wedding. You know, it's sad, man, to see our people, man. They are the ones that are invited to the wedding, and they won't even receive the invitation, right? The Most High sent the prophets out here, man, to warn his people, right? You're going to have to return to the Lord, or you're going to die with America, right? We got to get our heads and mindsets back and our souls and spirits right with the Most High. We got to stop playing these games, going to these churches and stuff, man, supporting these churches and everything, man. And it's nowhere in the eye of the Most High. Israel, you are the apple of the eye, man. You're the only thing that matters to the Most High. Right. Not these churches, man. We got our people bugged out. They will go to these churches faithfully. And nowhere in the Bible does the Lord even enter into a building to tell his people to enter a building. Right. They rather take this building, man, and die with it. It's going to be burned up in anger when Yahushua return to strike the earth. That's you don't return to earth with a sword for a museum park. You return with a sword, man, to cut some ass up, man.
That's right.
All right? Let's finish reading. This is an invitation.
This is verse... I'll do 3 from the top. And sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Again he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage.
He's telling you to come unto the marriage, Israel. He's already done fattening it up for you. The table is set. The time is set. The moment is now for you to return to your Lord, right? This is the second time he has told them, go to him. That's compassion. That's mercy that he has for you, Israel. The voices that you hear coming to you right now is through the Father, right? Those of you who have ears, hear the words of the Lord. Don't ignore the words of the Lord. Don't close the door. Right. We are running out of time. Pay attention to what's going on before your very eyes in the world today, right? We come out here to bid you to come to the marriage. Right. This is your invitation. You must accept it.
This is verse 5. But they made light of it and went their ways. One to his farm, another to the merchandise. And the remnant took the servants and entreated them spitefully and slew them. But when the king heard of it, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burned up their city.
You see that? That's exactly what's going to take place and it's going to happen, Israel. Right. Y'all really want to die with this place? You really want to give up everything that the Most High created you to be? From predestined from the beginning, he chose Israel. Right? We out here to bid you to come back to the marriage, but some of you want to ignore it. Some of you will look far. Some of you will tell us, hey, man, I'll be right back at you, man. Let me go set this down. And then you're going to flee. Don't think the Most High ain't going to show that on Judgment Day.
That's right.
Right? Because let me remind you, we ain't out here for our own purpose, right? We out here for the purpose of the Most High. He sent these vessels. He sent the elect. He sent the prophets. That's how much he cared for you. Go get them and bring them into the wedding. Just somebody give me Isaiah 58 for me real quick.
This is verse 6. No, verse 7. But when the king heard of it, yeah, this is it. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth and sent forth his armies and destroyed the murderers and burnt their cities. Then said he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. Go therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together, all as many as they found.
That's right. We out here on the highways trying to bid. It might be 1, it might be 2, it might be a 0.5. Right. But then if we out here, we get that 1. That's all that matters to the Most High. Right? That's it. Right? You ain't ignoring us. You ignoring the Most High, man. Right? And we came here to set fire to the city. We're going to burn it down.
That's right.
Right? All praises to the Most High.
Colossians chapter 3 and 23. Work hard and cheerfully at all you do, just as you are working for the Lord and not merely for your masters, remembering that it's the Lord Christ who is going to pay you, giving you your full portion of all he owes.
We know we getting a righteous reward. We understand the labor that we put in for the Most High. No man up here ashamed of the Most High, right? We got to lift up our voice like a trumpet.
That's right. Right.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions.
That's why we out here, right? Brothers done came up here, threw away their cigarettes, showing them their sin, telling them to throw that stuff away.
That's right.
God was telling them that's going to kill you, man. That's a product that was made to destroy you, right? God, the Most High, didn't make that for his children. His children are to live, not die.
That's right.
Precept. It's the book of Amos, chapter 9, and verse number 9. I start at 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. For I will come in, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve. Yet shall not the least grain of it fall upon the earth. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
One more time, God.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
You're going to feel the blade. You know why? You're breaking God's laws.
That's right.
You refuse to hear the voice of the Most High. You refuse. Foolish children, right? You rather stay in Sodomites here and be destroyed here with this place, man. You're breaking the Most High's laws, man. Y'all got here, man, this damn food truck selling all kind of stuff for Edomites and everything, man. And our people take time to come and feed them their money so they can feed their belly. You feed your belly with the word of power. That's how you feed your belly. That's how you feed your spirit, right?
Continuing in verse 10. I'll read from the top of 10. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together, as many as they found, both good and bad. And the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there was a man which had not a wedding garment.
Watch this right here. He caught one of them not fully dressed. You don't have the full truth on, right? Let's see what happened.
And he said unto him, Friend, how camest thou in hither, not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then the king to the servants, Salakia. Then said the king to the servants, Bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
That's right.
A never-ending story of torment.
That's right.
A never-ending story.
Verse 14. For many are called, but few are chosen.
Many are called, but few are chosen, right? We might look foolish out here, man, but it's foolish for the truth, man. You understand that, man? Our people sitting around here, man, walking around, man, ignoring their chance and opportunity, man, to come and be invited into the wedding of the Most High. Because he made the wedding for you. He didn't make it for all other nations of people, man. So when you come under this truth and everything, man, we know why we're here. We know why we stand here as men and true women of the Lord, man. We have the truth. We understand the truth, right? We're not out here breaking the Most High's laws, man. We're not out here amongst all the other people, man, doing what we feel like. We could be doing anything, man, that we want to. We rather come out here and lift up our bodies as a living sacrifice unto the Most High, man.
That's
and we have
right.
to fight for our people, man, because our people ain't fighting for ourselves. Listen to this, man. I seen this thing, man, with this brother, man, that they just killed. The devil did, man. The brother with the Air Force, what's his name? Ironman? The brother that opened the door and had the gun, and they shot him. The man shot him. He didn't ask no question. Wrong apartment and everything, and shot him 6 times. Paid leave. Overkill. And told his brother, hey, we sorry about what happened and everything. Hey, we're gonna give you paid leave and you go on, man. Let me get Lamentations, man. Go ahead and give me that. Lamentations 2 and 21. Right, let me get Revelations 11 and 8. Go ahead and get that Lamentations 4 and 18 too with it. Let's pull these things out, man. Our people need to understand what's going on, man. And stop trying to hold the hands of the enemy. Stop being ashamed of the Most High, man. And his truth and everything, man. This your church. This is life. This is where you get your renewing of the spirit. Right? This is where you get your redemption. Hey, come and holler at us, man. Yo, got time 2 minutes for the Lord. Sister. We out here for you, Israel. 11 and 8.
This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
That's exactly right, man. Because y'all don't crucify the Lord. Y'all call him Caesar Borgias. That's crucifying him. That's right. Telling me a so-called white man with blue eyes, man. Where the hell you get off about blasphemy against our Lord like that, man? Right? Laying our bodies in the street, killing us and getting paid leave. Right? But our people want to be arrogant. Our people want to be hard-headed. Our people want to refuse to hear. Let me get that in Ezekiel. What's that, 2 and 5? What we got, 45? How y'all doing?
This is Lamentations 2 and 21. The young and the old lie on the ground in the streets. My virgins and my young men are fallen by the sword. Thou hast slain them in the day of thine anger. Thou hast killed and not pitied. Thou hast not called as in a solemn day my terrors round about. So that in the day of the Lord's anger none escape nor remaineth.
That's right.
Those that I have swallowed and brought up have mine enemies consumed.
How was Shy getting you all back? For the sister that was in the Uber and that damn devil shot and killed her. Right? Most High getting you all back for that innocent blood that was shed for his people, his children. You touching the apple of his eye, and you don't even have a clue, but you're going to find out on that day. You're going to find out very well on that day. Right? Which one of the precepts I call it?
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, verse 5. And they, whether they will bear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house. Yet shall they know there hath been a prophet among them.
A rebellious house. But y'all understand, y'all got prophets among you right now, and you don't even know it. Right? You look at it like it's just a bunch of niggas over there with a Bible, man. Right? They just read it. They just like the rest of them on the street. No, you got us bent over backwards the wrong way. God damn it. We the prophets out here trying to wake you up.
That's right.
Right? We come out here to lift up our voice out here. We stand bold as lions out here.
That's right.
To bid our people to come back in. This is something you probably don't want to hear, but damn, you're going to hear it today. Right. All praises to the Most High, man, for this truth that he has put inside of his chosen seed line. Right? Let me get that in Jeremiah. Give me 10 and 20. No, give me 14:10. I'm sorry.
Jeremiah.
Hey, sis.
14:10.
Sis.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 10. Thus saith the Lord unto this people, thus have they loved to wander. They have not refrained their feet. Therefore, the Lord doth not accept them. He will now remember their iniquity and visit their sins.
He's going to remember your iniquity and visit your sins.
That's right.
He's not going to answer your prayers. They taught you that in that church building. They teach that over there. They teach that over there. You can do what you want, live how you want. The sister sat up here, out here when we walked up on her and told her, hey, sis, hey, do you believe Christ came for everybody? You believe he died for everybody? She said, yes, he's died for everybody. I said, me and I'm going to show you that that's a lie.
That's right.
We're going to show you that he didn't die for everybody. Come and holler at us. 2 minutes for the Lord. 2 minutes. Come on. 2 minutes is all it takes, man. Get the greatest news on earth, man. The greatest news of all. This is the gospel that we out here teaching, man. Right? Give us 2 minutes of the Lord. And the sister lied, too. She said, I'm going to go put this in the car, and then I'm going to come back and deal with you. You just broke a commandment. You lied. All you had to say was, look, I don't believe in that, and I don't got time for it, because that's what you're actually saying. Let's get out of here, man. I'm gone. Let me move on. Right? But we out here to lift up our voice like a trumpet before the Lord, man. We're going to bring these precepts out. Keep bringing them out. Because that's what's important, man. Our people, we got to keep on bringing this out, man. Bringing this out no matter what. It's like preaching to the wind, man. But it's got to blow and it's got to just go, man. We don't know where it's going to land, right? But it's going to land somewhere, right? And hopefully it lands on somebody, man, that's got that. Hey, how you doing, brother? Yo, brother. Hey, brother. Come up here and deal with us for 2 minutes. Give us 2 minutes of your time. Come on, brother. Show your brother some love. See, we can't even show each other love, man. The Lord told us love your neighbor. Love each other. Look, we rather kill each other. We rather rape, sleep with each other's wives and everything, man. Make rap videos, man. And tell our women on our, man, you're whoremongers. That's the life we love. And that ain't the life that was given to us.
Just let me back on what you were going. This is Sirach 9 and verse 11. It says, envy not the glory of a sinner, but thou knowest not what shall be his end.
You see that?
Go ahead, guys.
Because what I was saying on that was just let me back. We look up to all these other people who are in sin, and we envy the life that they have, and then we won't come and talk with our brother. We won't spend 10 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 seconds just to give some love to each other.
That's right.
But we'll be quick to glorify these rappers who ain't done nothing for you, but just kept you in sin. When brothers trying to get you out of that life.
That's right. That's right. That's right. All praises to the Most High bringing that thing out, man. Right? We ain't just out here, man, just to be out here, man. Right? We got to show our people their transgressions, man. We got to show you why you act like you act. You learn this from somebody which happen to be your enemies.
The book of Tobit, chapter 13, verse 3. Confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he has scattered us among them.
That's who taught you. That's who taught you. You were scattered.
Sis gonna give us 2 minutes.
2 minutes, all praises, man. That's what we ate. Humbleness. All praises to the Most High, man, for that thing right there, man. That's all it needs. Like I said, that word goes out, it's going to land where it's supposed to land, man. Right? All praises, man. Mighty thing out here, man. We ain't just come out here for nothing, man. Most High. Go ahead.
Book of Tobit, chapter 13, verse 4. There declare his greatness and extol him before all the living. For he is our Lord, and he is the God of our Father forever.
Come on, all praise to the Most High. How you doing, sis? Hey, we showing you love right here. This all love, sis. You understand? We out here for our people, man. We out here to tell our people, man, we the greatest conversators on the planet.
That's right.
That's us. It's not everybody. Everybody's not welcome into this marriage. They're not welcome into this. You understand that, sis? Do you know that you're the greatest person that's on the face of the earth?
That's right.
But not because you're black, because you're an Israelite.
That's
Your
right.
nationality will be an Israelite. They call us black African Americans, but that is from two so-called white men. You look it up. Leo Africanus, who conquered Africa, and Amerigo Vespucci, who was a man who conquered America. We are not from two so-called continents of a so-called white man.
Right.
We will be called Israelites because the Lord himself, Most High, made us Israelites.
That's
he
right.
came to die for us and only us. He didn't come and die for the whole world. They lied to us in them church buildings. They told us that he's the Christ, he's the Lord of everybody. That book don't say that. That book says out of Christ's own mouth, told you, I'm only sent for the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right.
America, China, all the names not in the Bible. But they believe in the Bible. but they changed the names in the Bible to fit their ideology. So the Lord said in the last days, Akim brought that out. Give me that real quick you brought out in the chapter of Jeremiah 3 and 15. Let me get Hebrews 9 and 15. Let me get Matthew 1 and 15 and start at 21. Just to show you real quick, since you ain't wasting your time. This is the gospel. This is the good news that Christ HaMashiach Yahushai said, I'm coming for this dude. He came for the captive. We are the captives, sir. This is in the Bible. This is what they don't teach in church. You got them passing out collection plates. Can you show me a verse or a precept in the Bible where we to take money? It's not there, sis. They lied to us. So what we doing, we done closed the book. Now we angry at the Most High because we see the bishop, we see all them riding in BMWs, mentions and everything, and saying, why they get to have that and we down here on the bottom?
Right.
John the Baptist was not like that. He didn't dress and look nothing like that. Right? But let me show you something real quick. Bible Shop, bring this one out first.
This is Jeremiah 3 and 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
That's the whole purpose that we out here to give knowledge and understanding, to show our people the heart of the Most High. And the heart of the Most High is for who? This nation of people right here, sis.
That's right.
Israelites. Watch, this was be your so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because these curses happen to us in Deuteronomy. We're going to pull that real quick.
Book of Hebrews chapter 9 verse 15. And for this cause he is the mediator of the New Testament.
He's the mediator, New Testament, who they call Jesus Christ, JC. Watch this.
That by means of death for the redemption of the transgression that were under the first testament.
For the ones that broke the transgression under the first testament. That will be who? This is the people he made a covenant with. They were the ones that broke that first covenant. Right? So he came, he's telling you, he came to die for those under the first testament. Let me finish.
They which are called might receive the promise of eternal inheritance.
Those who receive, sister, we giving this to you today so that you can receive this, because it's your inheritance, right? Let me show you something real quick from Yahushua. Matthew 15, start at 21.
This is Matthew 15, verse 21. Then Jesus went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre and Sidon. Chapter 22, verse 22. And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast and cried unto him.
Now, this is another woman from another nation, right? Which would be Canaanite, what they know today as African, an African woman. Came to Christ, Yahushua, and said, hey, watch what she asked him.
Saying, have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with the devil. Verse 23, but he answered her not a word.
Why did Christ ignore her? That's the reason why. That's the reason why he ignored her, sister. You know why? She's not from one of these people on this sign right here. She's from another nation. Christ ignored her. He didn't pay her no attention. They didn't teach this in church, I know, because I was there for 36 years.
That's right.
And his disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away.
Now, he trained and taught his disciples.
Right.
They came and said, get the hell on. Get away from him. Right? Why is that? When they told us that all we got to do is pray to him and he will answer our prayers. Here's a woman that came to him and he ignored her. Quite the opposite.
Right.
For she crieth after us. Verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's
He
right.
said, I'm only sent for these people.
That's right.
This is who I'm sent to die for.
That's
To
right.
bring back to the Most High God, the Father.
Right.
Yahweh is his name. This is who Christ came and died for. But he called other nations something too. Watch this.
Then she came and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. 26. But he answered and said, it is not meet to make the children's bread and to cast it to dogs.
Did he just call her a dog?
A dog.
What is the definition of a dog, sis? I know that was hard. I wasn't expecting that one either. That kind of just popped out on me. Did you hear that, sis? That's the son. Christ saying dog. He called her a dog.
That's right.
If they brought this out in these church buildings, them church buildings would be empty, sis. Nobody would be up in that thing paying their money and everything, sis. Right? He told her it's not right to take the children's bread. I'm the bread of heaven. I'm for them. Your
right.
so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's
I'm
right.
sick. These are my people. This is in the Bible, sis. They don't teach us that. These curses, let's get some of the curses real quick, brothers. Let's pull some of the curses out real quick before you go. Last one, 20 seconds.
Have you learned? You learned some extra stuff, ain't you? You ain't learned nothing yet.
Hey, this is Deuteronomy. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
What race of people went to the four corners of the earth on ships for slavery? This picture, right? Where did it go? We ain't got it out here.
What you looking for?
Where's that picture with the ships on it? We ain't got it yet. Yeah. Just real quick. One race of people fit this description. This how you know everybody's not the child of the Most High. What race of people is that? That happened to a people, sis. That didn't happen to all nations. Indian man, the white man, the African. That didn't happen. It happened to the Israelites.
That's right.
Those are God's people. He said, I'm going to send you again into Egypt again on ships, which is synonymous for what? Slavery.
Right.
Right?
Exodus 20 and 2. I am the Lord, thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
That's right. That's
That-
right.
You hear that? The house of bondage, which is slavery, because that's what we was doing. We was in Egypt. We were slaves.
Right.
Then we come to America on slave ships and we're yokes of iron around on our neck and we became slaves.
Right.
That happened to us, our ancestors. That didn't happen to anybody else. You can't find that nowhere in history. Nowhere. You can only find that happening to a race of people. He said our sons and daughters will be sold. We gave auction blocks. They took our children from us. The Most High told you this should be a sign upon my children forever. This is how we know that we are the children of the Most High. And this is how we able to look at anybody and tell them in their face, the white, so-called white man, because he's not white like this boy, right? He's the devil the Bible speaks of. He's the deceiver.
That's right.
Because he crucified our Lord. He painted him that color now. He told you he was a so-called white man. Christ looked like us. He's a so-called black man if he was walking today with woolly hair. There's only one race of people on earth with woolly hair, sis.
Right.
That would be your so-called blacks. And that's why we say so-called, because we're not black. We're different shades of brown. Because if you go to Genesis, what's that, 2 and 7? Lord made man from the ground. You dig it up, the deeper you get, the darker it gets.
That's right.
We're not black. We never was black. But we got to come back to ourselves and everything. And sister, I hope and pray that your heart is humble enough like you was to listen to everything. If you got a Bible at home, if you go on YouTube, you can see us up on YouTube as we train and we teaching our people in these last days. So we got to come back to the laws. We got to come back to the laws. We cannot no longer, we're going to be here. As long as we've been here because we broke every law he has given us.
Right.
That's why all of this happened to us, sis, but we got to come back. We have a YouTube channel, and we here, and all we do is reach out to the lost sheep, because Christ said, go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's why we're going, sis. Right? You didn't waste your time on anything, sis. Get and get with your family.
I'm trying to help you out, sis.
Our praises, man. Come on.
Y'all, sis. Okay, nice to meet you, sis. Yeah.
At least she ain't learned nothing. But at least she stood there and did what's going to happen. When that day comes, like this, she can't say, well, I ain't even know. She can't say that. Brothers teach her quick.
Yeah.
The word, it don't come back once it's out. It don't come
That's
back.
right.
Let it stick.
I like that. That's right, King.
Let it stick.
That's right. Man, hey, man, wrestling with her, bro. You see how long it took me to get off the call? She was like, man, I done gave you 2 minutes right now. You know what I mean? And she was serious, like, man, you working my nerves.
That's the attitude.
I was like,
That's the attitude of our people.
yeah,
This is what we gotta be patient and break through that.
yeah. That's why I was like, hey, come
You know
on.
what I mean? Because we already can't get along. We can't even walk together. Can't do nothing together.
Yeah, how can
The
two
Bible
walk together
tells
unless they
us to
agree?
Right. And it's so much. And the enemy, slavery, like you was talking about the other day, slavery.
Yeah.
What slavery y'all was